Hello everybody, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So, Bitcoin holding up very nicely, did have a slight divergence and then just moving sideways, catching on the rising 8, top of the rotation zone, pulling back just below the 12.5% retracement level. So this one's actually holding up a lot better than some of the other cryptos. Now, if we do break down, first level of support again is about 7300 to 7307. Next major area we'll be watching for is about 7165 to 7129. This is an aggressive entry, rotating up, nice rotation up here. Then to watch for the return to high. Then the next cluster area is 7699, so essentially 7700, and then 7915. No updates there. Keep in mind that if we do start breaking down below the 8, then start watching for the bigger pullback. And if we break down below that, 6900 is the next key area with the rising 50 coming into there. But let's check on the daily. Daily, you can see how we're starting to lose momentum, and the rising 8 on the daily is just above the 6900, about 6938. So right in this area, you also have the hooking up 50. So between about 6938 and about 6876, with 6900 being right in the middle, if we do have the bigger pullback, that is the key area to watch for. And then we don't want to close below the bottom of the rotation zone, which right now is at about 6,700. You can see other levels up above, especially this cluster I mentioned at 7,700, right where there's prior major resistance. So do not ignore that level if we do hit it to move up the stops. Ethereum, on the other hand, we talked about this 1 hour double top, selling off, then getting below the rotation zone. Now the first cross the rotation zone, against it again. Fair amount of weakness in Ethereum. This could just be the bigger correction back on the daily, because if we power back up and get another cross in our favor, it's called a double cross pattern, which just defines a bigger correction on the higher time frame. And then we'll be watching for it to catch on the first cross after, well, the new cross. We'll be watching for it to catch on there and rotate back up. That's how you play that pattern. Now, we were able to do the GAN projections down once it moved sideways, which gave us this 463 level. We talked before yesterday about these two moving averages, which this candle caught on. Then it dipped down just below the 463 level, holding at this key zone. If we drop down below that, we'll be watching 457 to 460 as the next major area. Let's check in on the daily again. Lots of weakness in Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. That's why we're being a little cautious with Bitcoin, but and a lot of the other cryptos are also pulling back very strongly. So, but Bitcoin is strength, so you can play that rotation back up as we just discussed. If we do break below this level, next major area is about this 445 to 446 area that we're looking for support. Now it is making higher highs and higher lows, so what you really want to watch for is that we don't make a new low below this low set back on the 12th of July. That would break the higher low, higher high pattern, and this would just be corrective on a bigger time frame. And if we look out at the weekly, you can see we bumped up into the first area of the rotation zone and then moving back down. So this would just be the correction on the weekly time frame, and then another push lower. Can't say that yet. It's still in somewhat of a bullish pattern. The only thing in negative against it is the rotation zone on the 4 hours now against us. So I'd advise a bit of caution until we get back above that rotation zone on the 4 hour. So what we have for you in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.